One of the most epic train journeys you can take in the world is located in Alaska, and you know I had to do it, and do it big. I decided to take the Alaska Railroad from the most northern passenger train station in the USA in Fairbanks to Anchorage, with a 4-night stop in Denali National Park, exploring one of the largest national parks in the US, literally the size of Massachusetts, and try to get a chance to see the North America's tallest peak, Denali. Alright guys, we are here at the Fairbanks train depot for Alaska Rail, and I'm really excited. We are about to go on the Alaska Railroad to Denali National Park. And not only that, we're gonna do it in style, and I'm gonna let you know what that means as soon as we check in. So at first when you come in, there's like a gift shop as well as the check-in counter behind me. And when you check in, they actually check your bags in with the Gold Star service all the way through to your accommodation. So they put a bag tag on it and took it right here behind the counter behind me, and it'll just get straight to my hotel right when I get there, so I don't have to struggle with my bags. And the Gold Star class is really nice. They give you food on board, as well as have a unique car where you could stand outside and get the fresh air of Alaska as you move past some of the most beautiful, breathtaking scenery. But yeah, so far this service has been amazing. No wonder why they're celebrating 100 years of service. It started in 1923, now it's 2023, so I'm so excited to be here on their 100th year anniversary to experience it this summer. Oh wow, there's a train. Let's go check it out. If you're new here, my name is Sarah Faye, trying to bring you the most epic solo travel adventures around the world, from the cultural to the adrenaline pumping. Please be sure to subscribe so you don't miss a moment of this Alaska adventure, and more to come. Adventure begins with boarding the Alaska Rail Gold Star train car. The Gold Star service to Denali from Fairbanks costs $183, and look at the train car. It's epic. Here we are. So cool. On the Gold Star service to Denali. Star service already looks worth it. Glass dome ceilings, perfect for viewing in a comfortable forward-facing seat, and not only that, an upper-level outdoor viewing platform, perfect for wildlife viewing. Wow guys, so this is the Gold Star class. They even give you a pin to wear when you board so they know you're a part of it. It includes a meal service, this awesome VIP kind of area to view the wildlife and the scenery go before you. And we're leaving from Fairbanks, and we'll be in Denali in about 4 hours, and that's awesome honestly, because yeah, we get this and get some food and drinks on the way there. But definitely gonna be hanging out back here a bit. But let's go downstairs and see if we can see the dining area before this begins. Alright guys, so this is the Gold Star bathroom, which is very nice and looks pretty new. Let's go check out the dining area. Store has a pretty epic dining area, and the food's included. The adventure class also had a cool dining cart as well. Another perfect perk of Gold Star service was the unlimited drinks. Well, not the alcoholic kind, but you get 2 complimentary ones per train ticket. Bye Fairbanks! And we're off. As we set off, we had our Alaskan tour guide narrate the adventure before us. The tour guide was awesome, taught us everything that we saw along the way, but then we waited till we had our dining service. They broke it up within 2 different dining services so that everybody had a place to sit. I got an epic view and really enjoyed just watching the views go by as I had my breakfast. Okay, so this is interesting. We're passing a freight train, and the lady just said it's up to 2 miles in length, basically. This is how they're getting everything up from Anchorage to Fairbanks, and this is definitely unique. There's trucks on the train. There's a lot going on right here.
She didn't go to jail.
Wow. Definitely a different lifestyle in the inner region of Alaska.
Try to put the front window on the scope.
Taking it all in on a sunny day, keeping my eye out for moose, eagles, and other wildlife sightings, I just had a pinch me moment because it felt like I was watching a movie go by, changing scenes of Alaska's interior from the flat interior of Fairbanks to the mountains in Alaska Range beginning to reveal itself over the horizon. I did not know what to expect coming from Florida all the way to Alaska, and it was amazing to be surprised around every turn, seeing bridges, rushing ever-changing rivers, cabins, and even just trees for days in the distance. It was epic.
We don't need no more, even in the hard times.
So now just arrived off the Gold Star service and it was awesome. And now going to find the shuttle to head to the Denali cabins. And my batch just arrived there, which is pretty epic. But yeah, let's go find the shuttle. Shuttle ride took about 15 minutes from the Alaska Railroad to the Denali cabins, which are located by the park entrance. Good afternoon. I just arrived on the Alaska Railroad and I'm here at Denali cabins. One thing that I absolutely love is they have a shuttle that takes you directly from the train station to Denali cabins. So let's go inside and check out what we have. As I walked into the Denali cabins, I already loved the look of it because it had the wood everywhere, making you feel like you were in a little bit of a rustic setting, but also having everything you needed, including awesome products for your hair and a sink and shower, as well as a coffee maker, which is always important, especially when you're getting up early to do hikes in Denali. And the beds were super comfy. Finally, it was time to take my coffee to go and hit the road to an adventure. I asked the Denali cabins shuttle driver what I should do, and he said the Horseshoe Lake Trail was short, about a 2.1 mile loop, and dropped me off at the train track so I could get started. Alright guys, so I checked into the Denali cabins, and as soon as I got here, it was kind of a little bit rainy, but now honestly, the sun came out and I decided to take the shuttle bus into the visitor center, and I headed here to do the Horseshoe Lake Trail, which is a short, basically 1 hour trail. It's very easy, and honestly, this water that you walk by is so awesome. And they even said that you could see, there was like a calf here in the mom moose, and sometimes there's bears too, so you have to watch out. But there's honestly a lot of people on this trail because it's one of the most popular ones in the park. So I think it's definitely awesome to come and try to do it solo. I've seen a few other solo hikers. One girl was wearing like the bells to keep the bears away. But yeah, otherwise it's a beautiful day out today in Denali and hot. Definitely wear bug spray though because it is they're biting right now. One of the highlights of this trail is the massive beaver dam, and honestly, I don't think I've ever seen anything like it. It was expansive. A perfect trail to dip your feet into hiking solo, especially in Denali. I did buy bear spray because you can run into grizzlies as well as moose, which makes it honestly one of the best parks for wilderness. Alrighty guys, so just completed basically the loop and now heading back to the visitor center of Denali. But yeah, definitely recommend get the All Trails app. That's honestly what I use to feel a little bit more confident on the trail, and you know where I'm going, honestly, because you can download the maps off of it and have it so you know where you're going at all times, which is good. Luckily this trail though is pretty well marked, so it's hard to get lost. But let's see if I can do one more thing before the park closes, or the visitor center closes. And the bus was at 3:20 though, so I might have to hike to where the dogs are. They have mushing dogs here, and you can basically go see them do a little run with an ATV to show you kind of like a demonstration of how dogs mush, and learn about it and meet the dogs and pet them too. After the trail, I decided I didn't have enough time to make it to get to the shuttle to see the dog mushing demonstration, but that's really cool about Denali is they're the only park that uses dog sledding to really do a lot of the different activities around the park and maintain it. But yeah, I headed to get some food. You got me straight. I was hungry, and I had a sandwich that I got to go from the restaurant at Denali Cabins. After I headed to the visitor center where they showed 2 movies, one actually about the dog mushing, so I learned all about that, and then I checked out the museum downstairs as well. So just finished my hike around Horseshoe Lake Trail. Now I'm gonna head to the bus stop because the Denali Cabins actually has a shuttle service that goes between the visitor center and then also the railroad and also to another area, the boardwalk area where there's restaurants as well. Finally, it was time to meet up with some Instagram friends, Adventuring Eyes at Prey, the on-site restaurant at Denali Cabins. It was so good, and I had a salad as well as, of course, Alaska salmon and dessert before heading off to actually go to the Horseshoe Trail again because we were told around the evening you are more likely to see moose by the lake. We were told there's a moose. I'm freaking out. Oh God, the mosquitoes are everywhere. And we're also looking for a moose right now. We were told at the beginning of the trail that a moose is on the loose with their calf. So hopefully we see it, but from afar, because I'm a little scared. And they literally have signs everywhere saying moose are dangerous. Stay away. It's definitely a nice relaxing walk along the lake, but we did not see any moose, sadly, even though everybody saw one but us. But we saw a rabbit. While there wasn't a scheduled shuttle to come back, we were able to call a shuttle by the Denali Cabins by 9:45, and on the way back we actually saw a moose. I was so excited. This was the first moose I saw in the wild. While it looked light outside, it was actually after 10:30, and it was time to go to bed because we had an early morning for an exciting adventure the next day where we would be flying in a helicopter. You're not going to want to miss this. So if you enjoyed this video, then please hit subscribe so you don't miss this Alaska adventure coming up next. And not only that, hit the like button so this helps other people find it and explore Alaska. And also let me know in the comments if you have any questions, as always.